Happy Friday. Thank you for everybody coming today. So I'm Jodi Jackson, a manifestation coach here at Life Coach University with another PIF talk today. So I just want to first and foremost acknowledge Life Coach University for doing these PIF talks and having me here because it's all about love and paying it forward. I pay it forward to you. Hopefully you'll take something away or just like the nice positive energy. And then you in turn can go take that away and pay it forward in any way you like. Wonderful way to spread the love in the world. So thank you to Life Coach University. So again, my name is Jodi Jackson. And I am a manifestation coach. Sorry, I'm just putting everything up so I could see who's on and chat room. So today, let me give it just a few seconds to see if anyone else is coming on. Because it's only 20 minutes that I do this for, I want to give everybody a chance. So, okay. So today we're going to talk about flow. Today is the last day of the week of the subject we've been talking about, which is living our truth. So we've gone through all kinds of different ways to living our truth. For the people that have been coming on, I don't want to sound like a broken record. So they're recorded. Everything I do is recorded and will be at Life Coach University. And you could feel free to go there and find it. Today, we're going to talk about flow. Because if you're living your truth, one of the final pieces that you'll go through is living with a flow. And living with a flow means you're living life simply, and we will start going into that next week. So what does it mean to live life in flow? It means you're not forcing anything. It means either two things will happen in your life and you're going to be okay with either one. You're either seeing the way you want things to happen, happening, or maybe something is not the way you were hoping for, but you're in a mindset that will be okay. That's okay that it's not happening that way. And you can easily, with a flow, move forward in your life, in a way that you're not going to think negatively about it. You're going to be able to keep that flow going on this new path, because it's probably not going to be something major. When you're in a flow, maybe it's not going the way you want it to, but it's something that you know how to navigate. You can just flow that way, right? And with all the things that we've talked about already, putting you in the kind of mindset with the other days that we spoke of, are you living your truth by knowing who you are? And all these other things we've spoken about up till now. If you are doing these things, you will be in a flow. Okay. So one is it will come easy. Two, how do you live in your flow? Follow your gut. If you're following your gut, you are going the right way. You can't go wrong by following your gut. And you might find by following your gut that something might happen that you will think to yourself, shoot, I followed my gut and I didn't get what I wanted, or I followed my gut and it didn't take me on a path that's going to be easy. But you know what? If you follow your gut, it just might not take you where you are looking to be right now. Following your gut is ultimately, in the bigger picture, taking you where you want to be. So maybe you followed your gut and you called somebody that you didn't think, or sorry, you called someone on the phone that you thought would be a good thing. And maybe you get to them on the phone and they're not in a good place. And it's not the pleasant conversation you were hoping for. So in this scenario, you could get off the phone with them and think to yourself, okay, it's not what I thought. Maybe I thought what I would be a pleasant conversation wasn't. But that could mean other things. You know, it's the way the universe works. We don't always see what the universe's plan is for us, or source, or God, or whoever you want, or whoever you look to. You know, we don't always see their plan. It's a puzzle in a bigger piece, in a bigger picture. Or maybe I should say a smaller piece in a bigger picture. Right? So you never know. That person may think about you being there and you having that phone call for them at the right time, even though they weren't in a good place. They have you, they have that memory of you being there for them and thinking about them. And that can put them in a better place. So following your gut could do something for them, even though you didn't get anything out of it, even though you didn't think about it. And you know what? That leads me to think about something else that we do a lot that we don't even realize. And I do this all the time. We assume. We assume things that may or may not happen. It's hard not to do that as a human being. It's hard not to assume. You know, I went on a huge trip to Sri Lanka a few years ago. I like taking these volunteer vacations for animals. So I went on this huge trip, and on this trip, hold on, I'm just coming in here to see who's in here. Okay, so on this trip, okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Sorry for that. On this trip, I said to myself, okay, this is nothing I've done before. So I don't want to assume things, because when we assume, it sets us up for some kind of negativity if we assume and then that assumption doesn't happen. So I said, I'm not going to assume. I'm going to go to Sri Lanka with an open mind. This is clearly a place for me that I've never been. I know very little about. And I was going to be there for 2 weeks. Little did I know when I got there and I saw things that were happening, I was assuming away and didn't even realize it. You know, so I guess we could put out the intention to not assume. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't putting out the intention. I was just putting out this thought, okay, I'm not going to assume. So I got there and I was really sad for the elephants. I was volunteering. So I thought they were going to be in a happy place where everything was going to be great. Well, it wasn't. I saw lots of things that I didn't like, and I got really sad. That made me realize it was really hard not to assume. And I was really sad. And it taught me that. I came home realizing that it's really hard for us to not assume. And if we're trying to do that, we have to widen our scope. And that's why maybe an intention would be so much better. You know, set that intention to not assume no matter what, which again, we're human, it's really hard. But the fact that we even try is an amazing step for us in our lives. It sets us up to be better, to do better, to think better if we go that route, right? So what else? Things, so when we flow, things work for us, like I said, the way we want them to. And actually, that's what I wrote. Things work for us the way we want them to. But now that I'm here and talking, I'm realizing that's not necessarily true. So that's why I want to bring up more the way they might not necessarily want us to, but keep having that trust. Have that trust that you followed your gut, because in the beginning, that's what we were talking about, was following your gut. It doesn't go the way you want it to, which will happen a lot. I won't lie. For me, it happens. I follow my gut and something doesn't just flow right into something positive. But I trust. And trust is something we can practice. I know I talk about trust a lot. So let's practice it. And I know yesterday or the day before, I can't even remember now, we were talking about trust and practicing with something small, so that if we're trusting something small, it's not going to be that big of a deal. If it did work, wonderful. You can go into that flow even faster, trust something a little bit bigger. And if it didn't work, not that much harm done. You've trusted something small, but try it again and try with something else small as well, because it didn't work the first time. The important part is to just keep trying it. This is how we're going to flow. Just keep trying it. And put yourself where you're going to be happy. You're going to flow if you're in your favorite environment more. For me, if you've heard me talk before, it's being with the horses. And we actually have a lot of snow out here today. We have a beautiful white snowy day because it just snowed overnight. And we have a lot in our area. So it's going to be here for a little while, but there's nothing like that first day, right, of the snow when it's all white and pure. And it even still helps because it's brand new, funnel out some of the sounds we normally hear. Cars and different things that are happening. So I'm grateful for that. It's also being grateful. Grateful is probably going to be what you want gratefulness to be at the top of your list when you want to flow. Be grateful. So today, first morning, I opened my shades. I saw the beautiful white snow, and I was so grateful for the way it looked, the quiet atmosphere it gave, the peacefulness, what snow does for us. And last but not least, I don't have to go anywhere today. Maybe I'll go out and put some salt out so the mailman doesn't slip, but I don't have to go anywhere today. So there was a lot for me to be grateful for today. I love the days when it's easier to find gratefulness in our lives. And yeah, same here. It's beautiful there too. I'm so happy to hear that it's beautiful there with you as well. So to be in the environment that we love, you know, maybe I'll go see the horses today when, you know, as soon as I get off of here, whenever I get off of here and these PIF talks for you, I don't know about you, but I feel so good. So I want to keep that going. Maybe I'll get in my car and go see the horses. just romp in the snow. It's such an amazing feeling. I'm able to do it, so I will. So that's my environment. Where's your happy environment? Come in and tell me where that is for the people that are on. Where is your happy environment that you like to be, that you feel that flow? Where is that for you? You want to be in one or more of those environments as much as you possibly can. What do you need to do to get out of the environment where you don't flow and get into the environment where you do flow? Now, I don't have kids, right? I was just thinking about this today. I don't have children. I was talking to a friend that has 2 little ones, and I was thinking to myself, that must be so much harder for her to get into the flow than it is for me. You know, I talk about doing this, but I don't think of the other people's circumstances, and with reason, because I don't have those circumstances. So what I'd like to start doing more now that I'm aware of it is think about other people's circumstances. So what do you need to do for those of you that have kids that are still young, or the ages that they're still in the home, to get out of a situation where you're not in flow, to get in a situation where you're in a happy environment and you can be in flow? And it's not something you have to answer here if you don't want to, but I just like putting out these questions for you to think about it. Maybe it's not something you've thought about before. So what can you do, right? If I'm here without my kids, but I'm having a hard morning, what do? The first thing I like to do is get present, which is actually something we'll talk about next week, and how to live life simply. I'm really excited about that, talking about something new. So being present is a big one for me. Another one is maybe I want to get myself in a different environment, just in another room. If I can, maybe go take a shower, take a bath, put on a documentary that is going to put me in a higher vibration, because it's something I'm interested in. If I don't have time for that, what can I do? I have things behind me. I can light candles. I can look at my Buddha picture back there that says, let that shit go, which I love because that's me, you know. I can do my oils. I can put my diffuser on and start my oils. I can read a little bit in a book for just 5 minutes. There's things we can do, even if we're in a situation we can't get out of in that moment, but we could do something for a moment just to change our energy, to change our vibration. And let's see how we want to deal with the rest of our situation in there. Maybe that can put us back in a flow. So yes, different room, stopping to breathe for a few minutes. Yes, just something different in the moment. If you can do that while the kids are around, maybe you can think of something while the kids are around, even if you're holding a baby. Close your eyes with the baby crying. Just take some long breaths. Do a box breath. Do you know what a box breath is? Breathe in comfortably. No long breaths, no meditation or yoga breaths. Comfortably. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Even saying it to you, I don't know about you, is relaxing me. I'm feeling it in the energy, but I feel energy really easily. But again, practice. It took me a while to get here, to feel the energy in the moment. So these are little tidbits to help you how to get into your flow from larger ways right into the moment, smaller ways. Get into that flow, practice. So it was really nice being with you today. I see it's 19 minutes after. I'm trying really hard to just stay within the 20 minutes. I don't know about you, but I feel like I just want to keep talking and interacting. But the purpose of these mini PIF talks is so that we are not on long and you can go on with your day. So thank you so much. You're welcome for the reminders. Absolutely. Thank you. It's what I'm here for on a daily basis. Quick talks, reminders. And so you can reach me at restoreYouCoachingandReiki.com. That's my website to learn any more about me. If you want to get in touch with me, my Gmail is Jodi, JODIK Jackson @gmail.com. This is our last day of the week that we're talking about how we live our truth. And next week, starting tomorrow, I know I say, Saturday, but we've talked for a week, 7 days on living your truth. So tomorrow I start a new week talking about how to live life simply. Tell your friends, tell anyone you know that might get something from the kind of subjects that we're talking about here. And one last time, I just want to put out there, Life Coach University. Come as much as you can to these PIF talks. Thank you so much to Life Coach University. We're paying it forward through love. And enjoy as much as you can, as much as you want, for no money involved. Just come. I will pay it forward to you. You pay it forward to others as much as you enjoy, as much as you like. So I hope to see you tomorrow, Saturday. Happy Friday to you all, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
When you want something else to change, all you have to do, I will tell you. What you have to do is change yourself. All you have to do is pay it forward in your mind.